Hi, I'm back. I said I'd be back. I was going to show you that I am planning on making tomato sauce. I've got my tomatoes in here washed, my scraps from my chickies right here, and all I'm doing is cutting them and dicing them up, the big ones and leaving the small ones, putting them in this pot because I'm going to do an Instapot. But I'll see if you can see that I'm just dicing them and putting them in there.
Cut it up. 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 Cut it up.
See what the pot looks like, all those tomatoes. Now, from what I read, I don't have to go all that great length of peeling and seeding them, because apparently that will come afterwards when I strain. I gotta try to make things as simple as possible for me if I'm gonna do these things with my disability. Sorry, I'm cleaning up my mess. And I'll show you some what I'm gonna add to it. If you can see here, I used not quite a tablespoon of salt. Since I don't have onions, I looked for substitution. I have onion powder. I used about 2 tablespoons of onion powder, because that's equivalent for how many onions I need. I used about 1.5 teaspoons of oregano, 2 bay leaves, garlic powder. I have garlic, but I didn't feel like dicing it up, so I'm just using this garlic powder, using 1 teaspoon of that, a little bit of red pepper flakes, and about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And I'll add these to my tomatoes right here. And take the pot, I'm gonna give it a little stir. This stuff mixed around in there. And seriously, that should be pretty easy. I'm going to put it in my Instapot over here. I need to wash my lid. Set the lid on. And it's pressure cook. Normal, but I want 20 minutes. According to everybody, that should do the trick. Make sure my steam valve is done, and I'll be back and show you what it's like after it's done. I'm back, and we have my warming unit on. It's been done for 30 minutes. I see that the steamer valve is down. This means I can release this. So Ooh, look at that. It smells so good. I wish you guys can smell it. I'm gonna stir it. And based on what I've been researching, all I can do is transfer this over into my blender. I think I have a food processor, but I'm too tired to get it out. It's in the garage. Pull up my, oops. Get my bay leaves out of there. I'm gonna turn off the heat. Let it cool down a little bit before I stick it in the blender. But it smells so good. I wish you could smell that. I'll show you my next step after it cools. Here's the next step to my tomato sauce. I'm going to put this in the blender. Don't have my food processor out, but I'm just going to puree. Voila. It's a little bit done here. I'm going to pour it into a bowl. So I have more to put in here. Looks wonderful. Here you can see my sauces that I've made, that I eventually ground some hamburger and mixed the sauce with it and made spaghetti sauce. And that's what we had. Bon appetit.